Hi, in this video we will be discussing about Symbiosis Entrance Test 2017 for UG admissions across different Symbiosis group colleges. Though there are multiple SETs scheduled in 2017, but in this video we will limit ourselves to SET General. SET General has 7 different colleges affiliated to it. Let us talk about each college and the courses that these colleges are offering. First one being SICSR, that is Symbiosis Institute of Computer Studies and Research. They are offering 3 different courses. First one is BCA, second one is BBA IT, and third one is BSc IT. BSc IT has been recently introduced. Second one is SCMS, that is Symbiosis Center for Management Studies. They have 2 campuses, one is in Pune and the other one is in Noida. Third one is Symbiosis School of Liberal Arts. They are offering 2 specializations, one is BA in Liberal Arts and the other one is BSc in Liberal Arts. This will depend upon what type of subject combinations you select during your course duration. Fourth is Symbiosis School of Economics. It offers BSc Economics Honours. Fifth one is Symbiosis School of Culinary Arts. It offers BSc Culinary Arts. This college has also been started recently, and the chef professor is Sanjeev Kapoor. And the last one is Symbiosis Center for Media and Communication. It offers BA in Media and Communication. Now, with such kind of a competition and for the brand like Symbiosis, you can imagine what kind of preparation that you will be required to do. Now, let us understand the exam pattern that SET General will have this year. The exam pattern is a typical aptitude test consisting of 4 sections. In all, there are 150 questions to be answered in 150 minutes. The breakup of these 150 questions is you have General English 40 marks, Analytical and Logical Reasoning 30 marks, Mathematics, that is popularly known as Quantitative Aptitude, again 40 marks, and General Awareness again 40 marks. In all, 150 questions. The important thing to notice here is that there is no negative marking in this exam. At the same time, there are no sectional cutoffs. So, somebody who is good with one particular section can try to capitalize that and score high overall. There are no sectional cutoffs required, but cutoffs from big colleges, the popular ones, will be so high that you will have to compulsorily attempt each section and try to score at least some marks from each section. Let us have a detailed look at each section now. The first section is General English. This can be broadly classified into 4 types of question. One is vocabulary based question, second one is reading comprehension based question, third one is grammar based question, and fourth one is verbal reasoning based question. Now, among vocabulary based questions, which has the highest weightage in the entire exam, you can see the types of questions as synonyms, antonyms, analogies, and filling the blanks. These are very popular across different aptitude tests. In reading comprehension, you will come across passages having 3 to 4 questions each. So, generally in last 2 years pattern, there have been 2 to 3 passages having 3 to 4 questions each, and passage continuation based questions. This will typically have a smaller passage or a paragraph, and you would be required to identify which sentence will continue or complete this passage given to you. Third is grammar based question. Again, the type of question can be identifying the error or correcting the sentence, and fourth one is verbal reasoning based questions, where you will come across questions on parajumbles, critical reasoning. In all, there are 40 questions in General English, and the highest weightage goes to vocabulary based questions. So, approximately 20 questions will be based on vocabulary, around 8 to 10 questions on reading comprehension, around 8 to 10 on grammar, and rest of the questions will be on verbal reasoning. The second one is analytical and logical reasoning. Here you can see questions like puzzles, arrangement, which will be approximately 6 to 8 out of 30, questions on direction, sense, blood relation, which will be again around 3 to 4 out of 30, question based on coding, decoding, series, analogy within series. Such type of question will be around 6 to 8 out of 30. Questions on cause and effect relationship, syllogisms will be again around 6 to 8, and then there will be miscellaneous random questions, some questions like visual reasoning, cubes. Such question will be again around 6 to 8 questions out of 30. So, in all 30 questions, this section can be considered as moderate as far as level of difficulty is concerned. Third section that we will talk is quantitative aptitude. Now, this section can be broadly classified into 4 parts: arithmetic, algebra, geometry and data interpretation. So, last 2 years they have been asking data interpretation under quantitative section, as they do not have any dedicated section for data interpretation. And again, if we look at the history of last 2 years, there has been consistently 4 to 6 questions in data interpretation. So, typically a graph or a table or a pie chart or a line chart and questions based on that. Questions will have an application of percentages and ratio. Arithmetic, the typical chapters that are in arithmetic is percentages, ratios, numbers and its application. You have time, speed and distance, time and work, which have word problems. Question based on algebra will be from linear or quadratic equation, set theory, and question based on geometry and mensuration, though the weightage of geometry and mensuration is very less, but typically you will come across questions on area and volume only. So, a breakup will be tentatively arithmetic based questions will be maximum say around 18 to 20 out of 40. Algebra based questions will be around 8 to 10. Geometry will be negligible as I just mentioned, and DI will be around 4 to 6 questions. The fourth one is general awareness section. This has wide range of questions. You will come across questions based on history, geography, constitution. There will be questions on business awareness, there will be questions on sports, there will be questions on awards and recognition, there will be questions on international organizations, their major events or some treaties which have been signed recently, and current socio-political updates, especially those government schemes which take the front pages of almost all news dailies, and that too in recent updates of last say around 6 to 8 months. So, if you look at the breakup, so out of 40 questions in general awareness, you have around 10 to 12 questions on business and economics, around 8 to 10 questions on current socio-political updates, 6 to 8 questions on international organization, important dates, treaties signed, and 4 to 5 questions on sports and other current affairs, which can be the rest of the questions out of 40. So, this sums up your most scoring section, that is general awareness. Ideally, it can take around 10 to 15 minutes to answer all these 40 questions. If you are really well prepared, I do not think so you should be looking at less than 20-22 marks out of this 40 questions. SET General is compulsory for all the institutes that we listed here and all the courses that we listed here, except there are 2 exceptions here. One is somebody applying to liberal arts and has a IB board, he has cleared his +2 from IB board, he is exempted from appearing for SET. And the second one is students who have scored good marks and has secured rank in NCH MCT JEE, that is National Council for Hotel Management and Catering Technology, their joint entrance exam. If you have scored good marks and have secured rank, you are exempted from appearing for SET if you are applying for BSc in Culinary Arts. Now, let us try to address the standard FAQs that most students and parents face. First one is, applying to SET does not make you eligible to apply for all the institutes or courses. It is not a by default application to all the colleges. You are supposed to apply separately to each and every institute or course that you are interested in. So, at the time of applying for SET, please ensure that you mark all the colleges and the courses which you are interested in, and later on go to that particular website of that particular college and apply separately in order to ensure that you get a call from SET. Second, SET alone is not the entire admission process. SET has a decent weightage, different colleges will have a different weightage of SET, but post that you are required to clear PI and VAT, that is personal interview and writing ability test. This will be scheduled immediately after the result and tentatively during the end of May. Once you clear this, you will be securing the final admission. Another important aspect is to check eligibility of each colleges independently. So, if you are applying for say BBA IT, there might be an eligibility that you need to have computer science as a subject during your +2. So, please check independent eligibility also at the time of application. Finally, the do's and don'ts on the day of exam. Please carry a valid ID card. There have been instances where students were not allowed to take the test because they did not carry the valid ID card, and that too original. please reach the venue at least an hour in advance, because such venues will be generally a school or colleges where you might face a parking related issues. Third thing, please do not believe in any such gossips around or any such rumors that this exam will have so and so thing or so and so thing. Please do not believe. For all big exams you will come across such rumors going around in the market. So, please avoid listening to all such aspects. Finally, please follow the dates. We are listing the important dates for the entire SAT. Please follow these dates and ensure that you do not miss out on any of the dates. Additionally, please make a note of the deadlines of each college separately. Wishing you all the best for the exam. Happy exam.